Lack of sleep affects different types of memories, whether they are fact-based, such as recalling past presidents, episodic, which are based on life events, or procedural, such as how to drive a car. For something to become a memory, three functions must occur: acquisition, which is learning or experiencing something new; consolidation, which is when the memory becomes stable in the brain; and recall, which is having the ability to access the memory in the future. Though acquisition and recall are functions that take place when you are awake, researchers believe that sleep is required for consolidation of a memory. Without the proper amount of sleep, your brain has a harder time absorbing and recalling new information. Lack of sleep can affect our interpretation of events. This hurts our ability to make sound judgments because we may not assess situations accurately and act on them wisely. Sleep-deprived people seem to be especially prone to poor judgment when it comes to assessing what lack of sleep is doing to them. Sleep specialists say if you think you're doing fine on less sleep, you're probably wrong. This especially applies to college students because they must consistently make decisions about how and when they're going to get things done, like homework and studying. While your body is asleep, your brain is busy processing information from the day before. When you're sleep deprived, your ability to learn and retain new information is impaired. This probably isn't news to anyone who has pulled an all-nighter, cramming for a test only to find the facts and figures they knew at 2 a.m. could not be recalled the next day. Researchers believe that sleep affects learning in two ways. Lack of sleep impairs a person's ability to focus and learn efficiently, and as mentioned above, sleep is necessary to consolidate a memory so that it can be recalled in the future. So the next time you think about pulling that all-nighter, think again.
The research showed that depriving people of sleep for one night created pronounced change in the way their brain responded to high-calorie junk foods. On days when the subjects has not had proper sleep, fattened foods like potato chips and sweets stimulated stronger responses in the part of the brain that helps govern the motivation to eat. But at the same time, the subjects experienced a sharp reduction in activity in the frontal cortex, a higher level part of the brain where consequences are weighted and rational decisions are made. Studies have found that underlying effect of sleep deprivation on the body can in many ways be pronounced. The stress hormone cortisol climbs and the markers of inflammation rise. Hormones that stimulate appetite increase, while hormones that blunt it drop. People become less sensitive to insulin, raising their risk of type 2 diabetes. The only sure way for an individual to overcome sleep deprivation is to increase nightly sleep time to satisfy his or her biological sleep need. There is no substitute for sufficient sleep. The following strategies may provide a short-term benefit to reduce the effect of sleep deprivation. They are not a long-term solution, however, and they may not restore alertness and performance to non-sleep deprived levels.